Get it from your seat if you or a family member have ever owned a Labrador Retriever. Did you know that the most common dog breed in the United States is the Lab? So you'll probably believe me if I say that approximately 60 to 70% of all service dogs in the country are that breed. This is most likely because of their soft temperament and their positive public perception. Unlike pit bulls, which in some states are completely banned from becoming service dogs. This information came from a 2017 article, Service Dog Breeds and Traits to Look For, written by the American Kennel Club. All right, today I'll be talking to you about service dogs, their general benefits, and the more exclusive benefits, specifically to blind and deaf individuals. All right, moving on to general well-being and psychological benefits. If you've ever met a service dog handler, they'd probably tell you that the experience changed their lives. And they'd be right. Service dogs help with a variety of tasks, such as mobility. These tasks can range from simple things, like fetching objects, like the newspaper or pill bottles, when the owner can't themselves, to even opening doors. That's pretty insane. Moving on, numerous medical studies confirm that dogs do, in fact, impact the health of their handlers. More specifically, they help relieve depression, stress, and anxiety with constant companionship and friendship. And speaking of friendship, people on the street are far more likely to talk to you if you're walking a dog. So the impaired owner enjoys the resulting social interaction. That's what I call a win-win-win. This information came from a 2020 article, The Effects of Assistance Dogs on Psychological Health and Well-Being, a systematic literature review, written by Carrie E. Rodriguez and her co-authors. Moving on to benefits to blind individuals. Guide dogs have a natural positive psychological effect, making their owners feel confident and secure enough to go out into the world without worrying about their disability. Think about it. They wouldn't want to be cooped up at home all day. Personally, we've had enough of that in 2020. That's where guide dogs come in. A blind person with a guide dog is way more likely to walk out more, and the additional exercise is a health benefit for both their cardiovascular health and their mental health. Again, think about it like this. If you had a guide dog, you want to use it, right? That's like a given. Dog-led navigation. During walks, your guide dog has a lot to do and look out for, like watching out for hazards. This includes low-hanging tree limbs, curbs, stairs, even potholes. Dogs also learn to ignore distractions that interfere with their duties, like a stray bouncing ball or a wild animal. During navigation, the abilities of the dog and the handler have to work in tandem to successfully navigate the world. For example, guide dogs are only trained to stop at a crosswalk. It's up to the actual individual to determine when to move forward by listening to the traffic patterns. And this is really cool. Even if the owner attempts to move forward, the dog will not move if it isn't safe. This is called intelligent disobedience. This information came from a 2001 article, The Benefits of Guide Dog Ownership, written by R.J. Minor. Moving on to benefits to deaf individuals. Imagine not being able to hear your alarm clock in the morning, or even worse, a fire alarm. Makes you pretty thankful for hearing service dogs, doesn't it? But they can do so much more than that. They can also alert to sounds of a door knock, or a doorbell, a telephone, or a baby's cry if needed. Each hearing dog is custom trained to a client's needs and their lifestyle. Now, this is where things get technical. Let's see. In a 2008 pre-post pilot study, the authors analyzed the owner's psychological status before and after receiving a hearing dog, using both the profile of mood states, or POMS, and a general health questionnaire. A significant reduction in both POMS tension and anxiety was reported. This is most likely due to the fact that a deaf person no longer has to remain constantly vigilant all the time, looking for signs of intrusion and other warning sounds, such as smoke and gas alarms. It enables them to relax more and feel less anxious when alone in their home. This information came from a 2008 article, Effects of Assistance Dogs on Persons with Mobility or Hearing Impairments, a pilot study, written by Metamoros R. and their co-authors. All right, we're getting close to the end. In conclusion, service dogs are helpful companions that have the capability of performing a wide variety of tasks, proving themselves to be instrumental in helping those with physical disabilities live independently in and out of their homes. Finishing quote. Al Franken once said service dogs raise their master's standard